This for both of you guys. Just wondering, what the mood was like in the locker room after a game like this where you had a lead and the opportunity to clinch a bowl game and all that, and how do you move forward from that?
Yeah, obviously it's not a very exciting time in the locker room. It's silent. Guys are a little bit in disbelief the way the game ended. And, it stings. So, it's not exactly hey, on to the next one, right away in the locker room. Sometimes you just gotta soak it in for a little bit, even when it's not the good one. So, we'll be back at it tomorrow and we'll be ready to go. But, you can't always say, hey, on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one, even though it is. But, sometimes you just gotta reflect on what just happened.
Agreed.
X, this is for you. I'm just wondering the challenges of defending a mobile QB like that, and do you think maybe a lack of experience on defense of playing a guy that's that sort of elusive contributed to that at all?
Yeah, maybe. I think we're slim at DN too, which plays a big part in our game. When you're playing a mobile QB, you gotta have DNs that can, try to chase them down when they're running that option play. So we're a little short at DN. And he played a good game. They played a good game.
Peyton said you have to reflect a little bit on what happened. What did happen? It was 24-7, and they only had 7 passing yards.
Yeah.
In regulation. As you look back on it now, how did it unravel?
Yeah, explosive plays. I think it might have been 3 touchdowns where dudes went untouched. So you take those out. We make them drive more. I don't know. But, 3 plays, 1 on kickoff where a dude goes untouched, 2 on defense. We just got to tackle better. I got to tackle the dude on the first touchdown he scored, or at least get him out of bounds, But, credit to them. They played hard. They played, the whole 60, and we did not.
For both of you guys, particularly the way that you guys have played the last couple weeks and kind of the resurgence of energy, what went different, and when did you feel it starting to kind of slip today after you guys built the lead?
Yeah, I wouldn't say things, were different early on. We were feeling good, moving the ball well on offense. Defense was playing really well. And then the second half, we had a few mistakes that cost us pretty big. Offensively, we need to stay on the field a little bit better at times. And then, just finish drives and get in the end zone and, get 6, 7 points and not settle for 3. So.
Yeah, defensively, if you look at the last game, it wasn't too different. I don't know how much Rutgers had in the first half, but they were getting some yards running the ball in the second half. But we kept them out the end zone better, and that just comes back to the tackling. And when a dude does break through that line, the secondary, we got to do a better job of getting them on the ground. But I don't think it was too different from last game. We just finished last game better.
For both of you guys, I'm wondering, I know most of this week you guys were saying, the bowl game is not really on our mind. It's not the carrot on the stick right now. It was just sort of focused on this game. Now, will that become more of a sort of galvanizing thing, you think, for this team through this next week of we got to push to make this and get a bowl game in this?
I doubt it. We just want to win the game. Penn State's a good team. I watched the film. Obviously would like to make a bowl game, but if there was no bowl games, I'd be like, shoot, we still want to win,
Yeah, I agree with X. Obviously there's things at stake, but at the end of the day, you're going to win the game. And like X said, even if there was nothing at stake, you're going to win the game. If there's nobody there, you're going to win. It doesn't matter. We're going to win the game. So we're going to have to prepare. We're going to have to get ready. Like X said, Penn State's a very good team. They're playing well right now. I don't know what time they played today or who they got, but we'll check in on that, and then we're gonna have to watch the film. But they're a very good team, and obviously their atmosphere is a good one, and we'll have to get ready to go.
Peyton, for you, I was also curious. We saw you coming to the sideline a lot to get the play today versus staying out there and getting signals. Just wondering if you can tell us anything about why you guys changed that.
Yeah, that was part of our game plan this week. Something that they do on the other side, and that they've done the past couple years. That was something that we put in our game plan to eliminate one of the things they do, and I think we did that for the most part. So, it worked how we wanted it to.
Peyton, 24-7 lead, and you guys did have 540 yards of offense. When did you sense that it might be slipping away? And the last drive in regulation, when you got down, looked like it might be a play to try to get in the center of the goalpost, and it didn't wind up there. Can you talk about that drive?
Yeah, I don't feel like I ever felt like it was slipping away. I still was, I was 100% convinced we were going to win the game. It was a tie ball game with about 6 minutes left, and so we're going to win the game. We're going down the field to win it. And we went down the field. Obviously, we weren't able to finish the drive off. And yeah, we called a play to the right. I haven't watched the film, so I'm not quite sure on what happened. I kind of looked back. I saw we had, maybe a little penetration. I'm not sure, but either way, I don't know.
Peyton, over here. The throw on fourth and 1 into the end zone. I'm wondering what you were hoping was there. I'm guessing it wasn't two guys on top of each other there. Or what was the hope on that particular play? Do you remember?
You talking about the one in the second overtime?
No.
Yeah, the one where DJ and Keon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran that play. Obviously, you don't design a play to put two guys, right next to each other unless it's a Hail Mary, and that's not what that was. So Keon got double teamed. He got held a little bit by, the safety kind of came down on him, and they were, engaged on him. And then DJ was out there, and he said he had outside leverage, so he slipped inside. But the play design is that, the tight end comes up and then he goes outside, and then the Keon will stutter and then, go up on his side. So it looked like they were running right into each other, but that's not the play design. That's what those two did based off of what the defense gave them. But, as always, my back was to the play while all that was happening, so I don't know what truly happened. I'll have to go watch the film, but, I trust my guys and what they say. So, and I did see Keon get double teamed, but I didn't see on DJ's side. I was still on my fake when he was making his move.
Mel says that you guys have very little margin for error. Do you agree with that? And also, given the fact that you guys are fighting for bowl eligibility with one game left, did you anticipate this ever being a scenario, heading into this season?
No, we did not.
Shoot, the way we, people on social media, so many college teams have such a small margin for error when people are on your head and saying this and that. But yeah, we have not played to our expectations within the team. But shoot, it's what it is now. It's nothing we can do to go change that, but we can do something to prepare this week and try to beat a good Penn State team.
Right, exactly.